you're into uniform fashion, this one ought to just tickle the fancy of your color palette as we find out who dons the blue and yellow the best. Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Delaware Blue Hens. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Delaware's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm, can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Finds his tight end. Makes his way out to the 20 before he's stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Takes it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So FIU's offense will go to work for the first time. And, David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches and some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game today. The defense is keying on him. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early and often in this game, so the tight end's got to step up.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quick release on the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I tell you got to be brave as a slot receiver to run these slant passes because you're catching it right around linebackers and safeties are coming crashing down. You really have to have a ton of confidence running that route.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Hand off from the shotgun. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. The Blue Hens are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run the sneak for it. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll pull it on the read. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete and charged loose by the hit. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Blue Hens decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Tight end getting vertical. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Working the middle, it's complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll go to the sneak. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, the running back has it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Touchdown, Panthers. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Defense has got to do a better job of corralling this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. And then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get hats to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Kelly. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll run it from the gun. Powers through the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. And here comes the offense on second down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Fires to the wideout. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the first period. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Florida International offense is back on the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. FIU will line up to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jones. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Blue Hens racing to the line in a hurry-up. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. Quick strike complete. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And to get rid of it quickly. And they can't make the play on third down. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. And it's right down the boulevard. This is now a 7-point game.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Rousseau. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Blue Hens Line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Here's the pressure. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
And the Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Looking to throw on 1st down. The throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Picked off. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the catch. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. They'll run it. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The defense calls a timeout to put together a strategy. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. 4th and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. Trying to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Delaware.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the second quarter. Coming out with it, it's Lanier. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Safe completion on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking for room at the 25. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Blue Hens will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Turning it on. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. FIU pushing tempo.
Well, that time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble,
he's going to fire deep. Makes a catch at the 15. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
Well, this guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing first and goal. Wants to throw on first down. Touchdown, FIU! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Griffin. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Working that left side now. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Motion from the wideout. Unloads quickly. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. The short hands. It's Lanier. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Shotgun snap on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. FIU will line up to punt. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Back to the ground game on the left. At the 20, he's got space. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the ground. He's got it again. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Yoder. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Panthers! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Blue Hens want to move quickly.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Gets the back moving. The give out of the gun. Breaks into the open. Takes it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Used the play fake, now to throw. Bring in the heat. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Give to the running back. Shakes off the defender. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Catch in the middle, it's Mooney. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. The Panthers look to keep this drive humming. Right on the money. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Wide open downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. With jet sweep pass. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida International. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
And the Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying play action. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it for a big play. And that tackle almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
The Blue Hens in the hurry up. He'll keep it himself.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding this. That QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Find some fresh air. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down in the 4th quarter. It's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the option. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Got the 1st down himself. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Gives it on the option. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The RPO, it's complete. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the right. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Blue Hens in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Eaton. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Jones. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete to the right. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Wants to throw it. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Back to pass. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on third and goal. They're setting up the screen. He's going for the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
And the quarterback's just going to take a knee.